Good morning. I didn't know if you came home last night, so how did it go with Blair?
You win.
Oh. So good. Did you tell her how you feel?
No.
That's a shame. You seemed so determined. Why didn't you tell her?
Take my life, Victor. Take yours.
Sir, your private investigator called and left a message. He says he's unable to locate Kimberly Andrews. He thinks perhaps she's using an alias, which is highly likely.
Anything else?
He wants to know if you'd like him to continue looking. If so, he needs more money. Sir, at the risk of overstepping, I strongly recommend you tell the investigator his services are no longer required.
Kimberly Andrews is still your favorite, huh? Nigel, I know how you feel about her, but she came here because she was in trouble and she needed help for her sick friend. But when I got that help, she just disappeared. Without any money.
It was very wise of you to offer the services of the hospital instead of cash.
About all I could do.
Indeed. Sir, I thought Rex Balsam looked into this matter for you already.
He did, but they gave him the runaround at that hospital in Kentucky.
Because the stripper friend in question had already checked out of the hospital.
Spit it out, Nigel. I know you're dying to.
Sir, it seems obvious that Miss Kimberly's friend couldn't have been that sick in the first place. This was patently a ruse to try and extract money from you. And when Miss Kimberly discovered you were no longer wealthy...
She abandoned the ship, huh?
It pains me to say it, sir, but I believe, as the young people say, she's just not that into you.
Nigel, are you watching those reality shows again?
You deserve someone whose affections are genuine and not dependent on outside factors. In my humble opinion, you should forget about Kimberly. Sir.
You're fired.
No, I did not tell Blair how I feel. What? It wasn't the right time.
Well, I mean, I know it's not an easy thing to do. I guess that's why I was so glad that you were determined to try.
Wow. That's the last time I ever tell you what my plans are.
Okay, well, I mean, what happened? Why didn't you tell her?
Someone scared me.
Who?
Sam.
Sam? You were scared of a little boy?
You should have seen his costume.
You sure it wasn't someone else? Tomas?
No, I was not even thinking about Tomas.
What is bothering you? I mean, I know it's something.
It's Sam. He's having a hard time. I mean, he just lost his dad. This is a very confusing time for him.
I'm sure it is, yeah.
And he really needs Blair right now.
But he likes you. You would be a big help to him.
What, by getting it on with his mom?
No. By being around, it would be good for him and good for Blair.
No. I'm the last person that kid needs around. That kid needs his dad. I'm not his dad. I'm the reason his dad is dead.
Why do you think that you're the reason that Victor is dead? I mean, you can't really believe that.
I'm sure it's what Jack is telling Sam every day.
All right. It's going to take time with Jack, but he will come around eventually.
I don't know. I mean, I think that he really wants Victor to be his dad.
No. Victor's the only dad he remembers. But that's no reason for you to feel guilty for being alive.
What if I hadn't come back to town?
Oh, come on, that's rubbish. You don't know who killed Victor or why.
Look, if I had it to do again, I would do it differently. But there's no way I can go back. I can't change things. I can't change what I did.
don't know what you mean, what I did. What?
Never mind.
I mean, do you think you shouldn't have come back to Landview?
I think that there are things that I could have done differently.
Okay, what would you have changed? How?
I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore.
All right, okay, fine. I'm sorry. I was so happy, that you were looking for a new relationship.
Do I talk to you about your relationships, huh? You want to talk about your love life? Tell me something. How's things going with Clint?
I'll collect the rest of my things as soon as possible. It's been my privilege and pleasure to serve the Buchanans.
I will bet you $100 that suitcase is empty.
Sir?
For heaven's sakes, what are you, new here, Nigel? You're not fired. You know better than that. I've always expected you to say what you think.
I'm gratified, sir. You'll find my opinion of occasional use.
I do.
Is this one of those occasions?
I know Kimberly Andrews very well, and I'm telling you, something's not right here.
Shall I tell the investigator to continue looking for Miss Andrews?
I'll let you know.
Very well. It's your decision. But you may not like what you find.
Nigel, is that suitcase empty?
Keep your money, sir.
So Clint and Viki sitting in a tree.
Oh,
How's
stop
that
it.
feel? You like that?
Come on, there's nothing going on between Clint and me.
Okay, you know what? Why don't we make a deal, all right? We'll make like a pact, okay? There's a lot of stuff that happened to both of us. Stuff that nobody else will understand. Stuff that we really should just keep between the two of us, right?
Okay, that's fine. But I will always be here to listen to you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I kind of figured that. But the other stuff, okay? The did you tell Blair that you love her stuff?
Oh,
Did you
okay,
not
okay,
tell
I'll
Blair
keep my
that
mouth
stuff?
shut.
And I will do the same. Do we have a deal?
Yes, we have a deal.
Mail call.
There's quite a bit today. Some legal documents marked urgent. And this.
It's from Kimberly.
Perhaps it will shed some light on the situation. Excuse me, ma'am, but these documents from the Superior Court are marked urgent.
Thank you, Nigel. What is this?
I get one too.
And there's one for Miss Tina.
You know what this means?
May I ask what Miss Kimberly has to say?
No, you may not.
Oh. Okay. So what makes you so great?
Not much.
Yeah, that's right. Because you know what? Everybody thinks these Buchanans are so perfect. But you know what? If half the things I've ever heard about you are true, you are as bad as I am. In fact, you know what? You are worse. Because you've always had money. You have no excuse. So you think I'm greedy? You think I'm selfish? That I don't care who I hurt? Well, I have news for you.
We have news for you, too, Tina.